Holiday events are starting in a few MMOs. Ooh, and a new streaming system? It really must be Christmas. Season's greetings, guys! I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. Gamers everywhere will soon be able to stream their live gameplay directly from their Steam launcher, with no Twitch membership necessary. The Steam broadcasting tool has hit beta testing and is snapping at the heels of the traditional streaming options. The new service allows you to stream your gameplay or watch your friend's gameplay instantaneously. If you see that a friend is racking up medals in their favorite MMO, all you have to do is select Watch Game next to their tag and you'll get an instant view of their gameplay. What this means for streamers and watchers is no fees, no memberships, no third-party sites, and no licensing issues, meaning instant streaming and content all around. The beta is limited in terms of how many viewers can watch a stream at a time. Provided the service tests well, Steam broadcasting could change how many games are viewed, at least for Steam-based games like Dota 2. Could Steam streaming give Twitch a run for their money? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Last we left off in the Guild Wars 2 main storyline, the traitorous Kaith had run off with a dragon egg that may be the last hope to thwart the elder dragon Mordramoth. The plot continues in the game's Seeds of Truth release, the latest episode advancing the Living World Season 2 arc and featuring gameplay in the Silver Wastes map. Players will seek the aid of the Pale Tree to learn about Kaith's past and possibly pick up clues on the Silvari's motivations. After finding out the root cause of her betrayal, the heroes of Tyria head on to the Silver Wastes, land of the script pirates, tunnels, and a new dry dock scratch jumping puzzle. Those who save up resources during their exploration will be rewarded with the boots and pants pieces from the Carapace and luminescent armor sets. The game amps up the competitiveness as well in this new release with significant PvP updates. There is a new map voting system, match prompts and alerts, reworked matchmaking, and the addition of service non-player characters in the heart of the mists. The latter test season makes its grand debut to boot. Which are you more interested in? Additions to the storyline or updates to PvP? Be sure to let us know. Survival is the name of the game in Warface's newest map, as you try to hold your position and fend off waves of attacking operatives parachuting from a combat helicopter. The intensity and difficulty of the Spearhead map cannot be underestimated. It will take a while for even veterans to master the new co-op map because of the added layer of challenge brought on by secondary objectives. Completing secondary objectives allows players to earn in-game currency resources. The currency can then be spent to further bulk up your team's defense by destroying mines, building barriers, and setting up traps. Spearhead is the first of 3 maps lined up to come online as part of Operation Cold Peak. Unfortunately, not all news is good news for Warface fans this week, as Crytek announced that Warface's console capers will be coming to an end. The Xbox 360 version will be terminated on February 1st. In-game purchases can no longer be made, and no new members can sign up to play. Sadly, this means that console fans only have a few weeks of action left with their Xbox 360s. But if you still have a Warface itch to scratch, the game will remain fully playable and unhindered on the PC. Blizzard dropped a patch for Heroes of the Storm on Tuesday, and gamers can now play the mighty Archmage Jaina Proudmoore. Jaina takes on the role of a powerful assassin that excels at slowing and controlling her opposition. Her abilities include Frostbolt, Blizzard, and Cone of Cold, all of which deal ice damage and chill targets as part of her hero trait. Her heroic abilities include Summon Water Elemental and Ring of Frost. But Jaina isn't the only change the patch brings. Besides some balance changes, there are now holiday skins and even a mount to get players festive for the season. The 2 new holiday skins include Winter Veil Jaina and Great Father Winter Rhaegar. And of course, there's a new reindeer mount, complete with a shiny red nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Speaking of the holidays, several MMOs have started events this week. Let's see which games are getting their players into the holiday spirit. The Stronghold Kingdoms Christmas update has showered the MMORPG with loot-filled resource stashes. Players who first scout each stash will be able to uncover the hidden hold, strategy cards, card packs, and other treasure. The stash can then be scouted a second time for more normal loot, like wood, stone, and other basic resources. To mark the holiday event, the developers have also enabled snow that will blanket the entire world map. There will also be festively decorated trees and actual snowfall, making you feel right at home. The Firefall Nightmare Before Wintertide event takes place tomorrow, December 7th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Time. During this time, devs will be controlling some powerful chosen bosses. Participating can grant you some sweet loot, like titles, items, and pets. Finally, Star Trek Online's Q's Winter Wonderland is now live. Some new treats are in order as players can earn a starship while they fight against the Borg, assimilating the gingerbread people. You can also take part in ice races to gain glossy photos of Q to turn in for rewards. Q's Winter Wonderland lasts from now through January 15th. Happy holidays, Make Happy 10! Just in time for the holidays, one of the best MMO traditions going is RuneScape's Well of Goodwill. Once a year, Jagex opens up a wishing well for players to throw away their excess items and any gold or bonds weighing them down. The digital donations are then magically turned into real-world donations, which help out real-world charities. So for no money at all, RuneScape players can help change someone's life. This year, the charities involved were Able Gamers, Donate Games, and Young Minds, which help people with disabilities, homelessness, and adolescent mental health issues, respectively. Last year, the game's inhabitants managed to raise an impressive $90,000 in donations. With that number set as a goal this year, the Well of Goodwill closed after a month of giving, and after some number crunching, Jagex have finally revealed the grand total for 2014, $160,158. Congratulations, people of RuneScape! That's a feat to be proud of. Okay guys, I have one more gift for you this week. The 5-in-1! Here are 5 stories, each condensed into one sentence. If you're a subscriber of Star Wars The Old Republic, you can log in now and get early access to the Shadow of Revan expansion, which is scheduled to go public on December 9th. The racing MMO known as The Crew has finally launched, and you can pick it up on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, or both. The first Fliff English server in Europe opened on December 2nd, and if you haven't hopped in yet, you definitely should for the XP boost this weekend. The Rising Generals Open Beta began this week exclusively for players from the United States, who can go to the official website to register for the beta. Also in the realm of beta testing tanks, the second round beta testing for Battleline Steel Warfare begins on December 9th and offers some perks for those who took part in the game's first beta testing phase. Well guys, that's all the time we have for this week, so thanks for watching. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. Once again, I'm Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week, but until then, I'll be sneaking around the Nexus as Wintervale Jaina.